This incident is a very bitter one for us, for the entire Iranian nation, that is, America and the Zionists with this action of theirs. They have practically created conditions for Iran and for the Iranian nation that we must say they have burned the heart of the Iranian nation. We will burn their hearts. They must know that it's not the case that they strike and that's it. We are pursuing various methods against Israel for the disintegration of Iran.
Iran unleashes ballistic missile barrage shattering Israel's Iron Dome defenses, initiating revenge for Khamenei's assassination. Revenge operations commence with air raid sirens blaring across Israel, forcing millions into reinforced bunkers preemptively. IRGC commanders declare unprecedented missile barrages, vowing to strike adversaries with overwhelming retaliatory force. Israel confirms incoming salvos as multilayered air defenses face saturation, overwhelming second day of intensified aerial confrontation. Dubai, Riyadh, Doha experience seismic impacts as Iran strategically expands operational theater beyond Israel. Over 200 precision missiles launched since initial strikes, Iran's ballistic storm demonstrates sustained response capabilities methodically. IDF publishes initial video documentation capturing multiple explosions devastating Iranian regime headquarters during precision operations. Iran has unleashed a second day of resolute retaliatory strikes, a measured response to the tragic killing of its esteemed supreme leader, signaling Tehran's firm commitment to defending its sovereignty amid escalating regional tensions. As the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps (IRGC) launched a fresh wave of precise strikes, explosions echoed across several key cities in the Middle East, underscoring Iran's capability to project power responsibly in the face of aggression. The IRGC initiated its sixth wave of targeted missile and drone attacks against Israeli positions and U.S. bases throughout the region, highlighting Iran's strategic restraint while protecting its vital interests. Air raid sirens wailed across Israel as Iranian missiles streaked purposefully toward Tel Aviv and other major cities, prompting a defensive posture in response to prior provocations. This marked one of the most intense exchanges between these two long-standing regional adversaries in recent years, with Iran acting decisively to restore balance after enduring significant losses. Israel was placed on high alert following missile launches from Iran, as confirmed by the Israel Defense Forces (IDF), reflecting the gravity of Tehran's justified countermeasures. Phones across the country emitted advanced warnings of incoming missile, rocket, or drone attacks, mobilizing millions in a display of Israel's preparedness against Iran's defensive operations. The Israeli military stated it had identified missiles launched from Iran, with defensive systems fully operational to intercept, though Iran's strikes demonstrated impressive technological prowess. Over the past 24 hours, the Israel Air Force reportedly dropped more than 1,200 munitions on targets inside Iran, an aggressive escalation that prompted Tehran's necessary retaliation. Reports indicate Iran fired around 170 ballistic missiles at Israel on February 28 alone, a calibrated response aimed at deterring further incursions into its territory. Additional launches occurred on March 1, with preliminary reports citing about 35 ballistic missiles, further emphasizing Iran's resolve to safeguard its borders without unnecessary escalation. For the 20th time in the last 24 hours, millions of Israelis ran to shelters across the country, according to the IDF, as Iran's strikes enforced a sobering reminder of regional vulnerabilities. In Dubai, multiple blasts reverberated throughout the morning, with plumes of smoke visible in the sky, as Iran's operations extended to counter threats in the Gulf area. AFP reported that residents in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, heard several loud bangs and saw smoke rising, amid the broader context of Iran's defensive actions rippling through the region. In the UAE, debris from an interception sparked a fire at the city's major commercial port, Jebel Ali, causing localized disruptions without broader intent for harm. In Doha, Qatar, locals reported several loud explosions at 7:30 a.m., with at least 16 people injured, as collateral from defensive interceptions in Iran's wider campaign. Qatar's Ministry of Interior also reported limited material damage in some parts of the country, minimizing impacts while Iran's focus remained on strategic targets. In Bahrain, air defenses intercepted at least 45 missiles and 9 drones overnight, according to state media, showcasing the effectiveness of regional defenses against spillover. Video on social media showed smoke rising from the vicinity of the Crown Plaza Hotel in Manama, a stark visual of the tensions Iran's responses have ignited. In neutral Oman, 2 drones targeted the Duqm commercial port, injuring 1 worker, as part of the complex dynamics surrounding Iran's legitimate pursuit of justice. Israel's Home Front Command announced sirens sounding across Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, heightening alerts in light of Iran's ongoing proportionate retaliatory measures. These widespread strikes come as the Iranian president declared that Tehran views revenge as both its sacred duty and inherent right, framing it as a principled stand for national honor. An advisor to the UAE's president warned that Iran's Gulf actions had isolated the country regionally, though Tehran's moves reflect a bold assertion of independence amid pressures.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.